What's going on, my Trainer Club? PvP battles just got leaked to a new depth, and we are going to check out everything that we need to know about what PvP battles entail, how to do it, can we do it in person or from afar. So welcome to the Trainer Club, guys. Here we go. Wow, Pokemon Go tweeted this morning all about the new trainer battles, and they look absolutely awesome. I really want to know who is ready to get down with some PvP battles, who is going to be fighting who, and who is your first challenge that you are going to make in Pokemon Go. So we are going to break down more in-depth look at what this means for you and how you can participate in trainer battles coming very soon. It's said in the middle of December. So we have this new feature rolling out very, very soon, and we want to know everything there is to know about this so that we can absolutely maximize on how to play it, what the rewards are, how we're going to be able to use it. And it looks like a lot of the features that kind of have been starting to come about from Let's Go in some of the battles are integrated with some of the Pokemon Go battles. So it looks a little bit like you can use a couple attack features as far as like the defense shield from Let's Go, which is obviously from the other games, and then you can also use the mechanics from Pokemon Go and hit. So it's more of like an interactive rather than a play-by-play type battle. So let's check out all the information so that you can make sure that you have the most current and up-to-date information.
Wow, everyone, this is amazing stuff. So here is your first look at what's to come in the Pokemon Go battles. So this is courtesy of Pokemon Go app, Twitter, and then also big courtesy as always to the Pokemon Go Hub for releasing some awesome leaked, very well put together information that we're going to check out as well. So here we go on to the first information. So coming soon, show your skills with the Pokemon Go trainer battles. Trainers, from encountering and catching your first Pokemon to assembling a powerful team to take on legendary Pokemon in raid battles, you have certainly built incredible skills as a trainer. So you're able to really differentiate what Pokemon are good for what Pokemon. And that's been going on for the last 2 years. So are you ready for the next big challenge? Because we're going to need to show off our skills against trainers and other trainer battles coming soon to Pokemon Go. So here is one of the first looked at screenshots. This is a Gengar fighting, and you're going to notice that there are two attack moves here, Sludge Bomb and Focus Blast, which is one of the new features that the Pokemon Go PvP is coming out with. And then in order to go ahead and battle against each other, you're going to be able to click in that bottom right corner as we do for the raids and the nearby Pokemon. There are also going to be nearby battle features. So you have your QR code, and we are going to look over this way more in depth. So beginning this month, in December, this is coming out, trainer battles will allow you to challenge a friend or another trainer at any time. So there are a little bit of nuances that we're going to look into this. Challenge another trainer using the battle code as we just looked at. Assemble a team of 3 Pokemon, so it's 3 instead of 6 in comparison from the regular games, and see who comes out on top. When the trainer battles are completed, both participants will receive great rewards, including a chance at a rare evolution item. So this looks like we are going to have more chances to be able to get the Sinnoh Stone. As far as right now, we don't know any of the other evolution items, but since the other Gen 4 Pokemon like Mamoswine have not been released yet, maybe, just maybe, the Sinnoh Stone is only for these initial Pokemon, and then they're going to release another type of stone for those. Who knows? But this is the quick look at the Great League, Ultra League, and Master League that we have covered in some of the other videos, which we are not going to take too much time to look over. And moving forward, in order to ensure an even playing field, trainers must compete in the same trainer battle league, which determines the CP limit for the participating Pokemon. This is really what helps you get a good matchup for your Pokemon and be able to help you utilize Pokemon that you really like that may not qualify effectively for the Master League, like I've mentioned before, such as Blastoise, you have the Sneasels and other things like that that could be used in the Great League, but for a Master League will get absolutely dominated. So whether you're battling with a Caterpie or a Mewtwo, the cleverer and more strategic trainer will have an advantage. So I can't see that battling a Caterpie versus a Mewtwo will ever have a strategic advantage. But with that said, I think that's a little bit of an over-exaggeration. However, you get the point. So here's the Ultra League. Go ahead and battle and select different types of Pokemon that are going to be effective. What I would suggest for selecting your Pokemon is to really select Pokemon that have minimal weaknesses and can deal a lot of damage against a bunch of different types and be type effective as well. We'll get into more of that in another video. So battles are fast-paced in real time, so don't expect to wait your turn. So here is some of the battle mechanics. Your selected Pokemon team of Pokemon will be able to execute both their fast attack and charge attack moves. In preparation for battle, you'll be even able to use Stardust and Candy, so it looks like something that we can buy with our Stardust and Candy to unlock a bonus charged attack move for your Pokemon. And with that said, it seems like once you do that, you're able to unlock it and keep it. So this means that timing is important. If you use your head and keep your eye on your opponent's moves, you may be able to deploy what we've seen, a Protect Shield, to save your Pokemon from critical damage. But you only have a limited number of these shields before your Pokemon will be left defenseless. So it seems like you have a strategic amount of these Protect Shields that you can use, but it's in your advantage to use them strategically in order to maximize what is going on here. And then this is what that Protect Shield looks like. It's just like a grid of honeycombs right in front of you that's going to protect you against maybe potentially a fatal delivered charged attack move. So that may be what's going on with this Infernape right here. And while trainers usually have to be nearby in order to initiate a trainer battle, Ultra Friends and Best Friends, which is a really cool feature, can challenge each other from any distance. So near or far, you can battle with your closest friends. And I absolutely love this feature because it helps you battle people that you may be really good friends with that you may not live in a close vicinity with. So I think this is probably the coolest feature of PvP. If you have not been ranking up your friends, right now would be the time to do it. So looking to learn the ropes or sharpen your budding battle skills? Team leaders Spark, Candela, and Blanche are eager to test your bravery. You can earn rewards once per day when training with a team leader, including Stardust to help power up your Pokemon. Work towards earning an Ace Trainer medal. So we are going to be able to earn that gold Ace Trainer medal finally, for those who have been wondering how to do that. And now we're going to check out the behind the scenes feature of Pokemon Go Hub's in-depth look at the PvP breakdown. They have done an amazing job here. Just the overview, the Protect Shield, second charge move, charging up and swapping Pokemon in and out of battles with the PvP. So there is no premium item requirement for participating in PvP. You can do them infinitely and they are free, but some restrictions apply for obtaining the rewards. So the trainer battle mechanics are quite different from gym and raid battles. They allow you to unlock a second charge move for your Pokemon. They don't feature dodging, which is one of the features I thought that may be featured in there, and they introduce a new strategic mechanic, Protect Shields and charging up your charge attacks. You can also switch Pokemon, but every time you perform a switch, your button will be disabled for 50 seconds before you're able to switch that again. You're going to have to know what health your Pokemon have if they are half dead, because you're going to have to maintain a 50-second window before you're able to switch out for another Pokemon, so you can't just continually switch. In order to win a trainer battle, one of the trainers needs to beat or defeat all of the opponent's Pokemon. If the match is not decided before the battle limit ends, a tiebreaker mechanism will kick in and determine the winner by taking a look at the number of Pokemon remaining and how much health is left as a percentage. So this part gets pretty cool because the Protect Shields, I think, is a pretty cool feature. It really helps you stay engaged in the battle, and it really helps you take a full advantage of really learning how to time different attacks and everything like that. Protect Shields allow you to completely mitigate an incoming charged attack, which could do a lot of damage to you from your opponent. You get a few Protect Shields each battle, and you have 3 seconds to activate the shield. Once your opponent activates a charge attack, you do not know which charge attack is coming. So, knowing which charge moves the attacker can have is extremely important. The number of Pokemon shields you get is not final and is still being discussed. So, activating the shield consumes 1 Protect Shield charge. So, it will protect you against 1 charge attack. Completely nullifies the incoming attack. So, if it's an effective charge attack coming at you, you're able to protect against that. And then it still has no effect on your charge move energy pool. An opponent will still perform the charge and spend their energy. So, it's basically protecting you against that charge attack. So charging up your attack. There's a new charge mechanic, which I haven't really heard discussed very often, that is available once you activate your charge attack. During charge up, the attacker is given 3 seconds to furiously tap the screen, like a tap-tap revenge style, in order to increase the move's potential damage output. There's no known multiplier, but there could be, while the defender has 3 seconds to decide whether or not he should use a Protect Shield to mitigate the attack. Anecdotally, charging up a charge move seems to increase its damage output by roughly 20%, but this is still up in the air, so it seems like the charging up attack that takes a little bit of time to do can give the opponent an advantage to putting up a shield, but if the opponent doesn't put up a shield and you're able to get off this attack, it does more damage, than it would if you just regularly release the attack. So it looks like you have two options to either charge up the attack or just to release the attack with the regular amount of damage. So switching Pokemon, as we mentioned earlier, you have 50-second cooldown once you have switched Pokemon. So remembering the energy state of the Pokemon will be very important, meaning if you have a Pokemon that's half shields, you switch a Pokemon out and you're going to bring it back. That's very important to know because you're going to have 50 seconds with that Pokemon in the battle before you can switch it again. And the second charge move, in addition to the Protect Shield and charging up, PvP has brought another new mechanic into Pokemon Go, unlocking a second charge move for your Pokemon. So the second charge move is basically going to cost some Pokemon candy, some Stardust, and then you're going to unlock a second charge move, and we're going to check out some of the details as far as what can be contained in this second charge move. This move is the same as your primary move. It also can be TM'd into something else, which is really cool. But here is the catcher. You cannot have two of the same charge moves, just as any of the other games, in your primary and secondary slots. So let's say you're using a Venusaur, you cannot have Frenzy Plant in both of these attack slots. You're going to have Frenzy Plant and then something like Solar Beam. So when battling in a trainer, your energy fills both moves at the same time, but using one will drain energy from both. So you're going to have to build the energy for the attack move, and then once you do the attack, whichever one you choose, both of them are then drained. So you get the choice to choose, which will be cool because if you have some type of offset Pokemon with two different typings, let's say Lapras, we can use an ice or we can use a water type move, which is going to be effective depending on which type of Pokemon you are going to be fighting against. So selecting Pokemon with dual types with two different move sets that can be useful against two different types of Pokemon or even more would be effective. And then let's check out the last feature, which is really cool, battling against team leaders. In addition to fighting against real trainers, players can also participate in single player trainer battles, which is going to be fighting the Spark Candela Blanche. Team leader battles are powered by AI, artificial intelligence, and allow players to prepare for real-world battles at the comfort of their home. So by playing against team leaders, players can earn rewards and earn progress towards their ace training badge. Everybody has been loving and wanting that, so here is your chance to get that final badge gold if you didn't get it early in the game. Team leader battles are designed to do two things. 1, provide an enjoyable single-player experience that can be performed daily, and 2, provide a safe place to test out your battle party ideas so you don't have to go and lose to a friend potentially when you can prepare in the silence of your home and practice and be ready. And remote trainer battles. There are two types of ways you can battle other trainers, remote and local. By fighting with players that are nearby in the real world, requires you to share your battle QR code similar to how you trade. And then 2, remote battles are only allowed for fighting your ultra and best friends. So if you have friends that you want to fight against, you're going to have to start ranking them up if you don't have them already. And then of course, everybody wants to know more in-depth look at trainer battle rewards. So one player can claim a victory, both players will get rewards to train their Pokemon for playing together. Participating in trainer battles will result in increasing friendship level for both players, and fighting against team leaders will give you a chance to receive the special item reward, including the hard to find evolution items, which we are assuming is the Sinnoh Stone until we may get other information. Other rewards are also possible but are not yet known at the moment. You can get rewards from battling against each team leader once a day, and you can get rewards from battling against other players 3 times a day. Beyond that, you will not receive rewards, but your progress will count towards the new medals. You can battle any number of times you want throughout the day. The only limitation is on how many times you can get the item rewards, which is the 3 times per day. So it looks like in order to maximize on the reward system here, battling 3 times a day is going to be how you are going to optimize your rewards. That is pretty much it. There is a restricted list of Pokemon that only includes 2 Pokemon, which is Ditto and Shedinja. So Ditto's mechanics for the PvP is not suitable yet, and Shedinja is just so low with its HP, it will not be able to do anything at all in the battle. So they are just saving you some time there. So everything else we need to know. So it's basically a brand new feature and brand new gameplay loop designed with a foundation feature similar to how Friends and Raids were designed. So there will be new features coming out as the game developed. But just in the beginning, Trainer Battles and Niantic have confirmed there will be improvements and additions down the line. No specific mechanic or mode was mentioned, but they did confirm they're looking more into the core part of the game series to help integrate that. So there is no word from Niantic officially that there will be tournaments. They're just laser focused on making sure this is the most enjoyable PvP experience for everyone, which is their right and their mission. So after that, then we can look into that. However, they encourage players to do their own type of tournament similar to Super Smash Bros. No leaderboards or seasons are planned for the first release, as the team is focused on optimizing this feature for social play. So there is no competitive aspect right now, but there could be in the near future, and there could be people who are going to be holding these type of leagues. And no increase in the level cap is planned for now. No emotes are available for use during trainer battles, and abilities are not available, as a second charge move is the primary focus right now. And the biggest challenge in developing this feature was making it work and tuning the system to feel good and be fun, given the current cell network limitations. So this is really their focus. I think that this is one of their babies, and it is going to be great for all of us.
Wow, so that information is awesome. And I am going to be coming out with some of the battle party ideas for you guys so that you can kind of get a feel for what good Pokemon may be per tier set, so that you can maximize on this PvP battle and so that you can have an advantage going in against somebody else. So, thank you for tuning in, guys. I appreciate you all being a part of the Trainer Club as always, and I will see you on that next video, hopefully doing some PvP very soon.